8, 7, 6. Where's my 5? 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 18, 17, 16, 15. There's a giveaway. 14, 13, 12. Thank you, Lamp. How are you this evening? Just doing a few little touch-ups here before we start rocking and rolling. We got 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, Rocco. I'm doing pretty good, guys. Oh, you had a reunion today. Oh, man, you ate good then, didn't you? These are for the slabs. Got to get one sheet. I'm doing 3 giveaways tonight. I put it on 20 minutes. Let me find. I came across some cool stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to auction that or throw it into a bundle. It's pretty cool. First giveaway. Look at here. Cal Ripken Jr. Game Used patch. Pretty sweet. I'll let that sit up there until we're ready to rock and roll. Which we are very, very close. I'm just getting a few more things taken care of. As everybody knows, this is the last week of the competition points race. I updated earlier in the week on the points, so hopefully everybody got to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17. The points this week are worth 4. Win any auction, you're going to get 4 points. If the auction goes to $50, you're going to get 4 more points. And if it goes to 100, you're going to get 4 more points. Now, the last auction I do of the night, which will probably be between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, is going to be one that you don't want to miss. And I don't know if everybody saw the chat in Discord, but I've got a special plaque numbered to 2001 Hall of Famer, and honestly, a player that I don't know anybody that didn't like him. So it's really sweet, and I'm going to send it with you. So, oh, I did upgrade a little bit. Just a second here. We're going to try these out. Look at there. Actually bought a guy out who had a put something in the back right there to show off the giveaway. All right, give me a second. Let me figure that out. Aha. Just work right, please. There we go. Hey, I understand that completely. I actually went a little overboard on Bowman Chrome myself this week, so. Okay, Dager, take on. I'm trying to show off my new pretty things. All right, I promised you all some old cards, and we're going to get some old cards. Actually, one more thing. Hold on. I know. I need to put this in here so people can distinguish. I've spent hours today going through this collection that I bought this morning. So there's our giveaway, guys. Got 12 in chat. All right. The goodies. So basically what I'm going to do is we're going to try a little something. It's not quality, man. It's quantity. Just to give you all an idea of some of the stuff. Like, I think that's a 76 Yankees checklist. Dick Donovan, Tony Taylor. That's some of the older stuff. Rod Carew, Carlton Fisk. Look at that, Pete Rose, 82. All of these cards is crazy. They're all in unbelievable condition. But I have tons of it. And I paid more than I wanted to. And the guy... Can y'all hear me? Hey, can you hear me now? Was I muted there for a second? Okay. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, well, let me move this football out of the way. I'm just going to put some big cards up here to auction tonight, guys. All right. Yeah, well, you can get your quantity, but I'm going to do a... Can you hear me? What's the no for? Can you hear me, Dagger? Okay. You are awful bossy. All right, so Don Wilson, 71 tops. Burt, be home by 11, 86 leaf. Lou Whitaker, early tops. Tony Perez, early tops. Steve Carlton, early tops. Gary Carter, early tops. Vida Blue. Phil Necro with the softball hat. Carlton Fisk. There's an 82 Donruss Ricky Henderson that looks pretty good. And a Mike Schmidt. And we're live. If you're just now joining, we do have a giveaway going on in the corner. It'll get better. I'm testing the waters right now, Rocco. Hey, there's Hall of Famers in that lot, Rocco. Well, the good news is, Dagger, it's 4 points every auction. But not every one of them is going to be like that, and I'll show you what I mean. Well, let me get this out of this other. An extremely clean, look at the Ryan Sandberg rookie. And we're live. Rocco's going to take it down to Sandberg for $4, guys. Up to 5. I got a Greatness Loading Bryce Eldridge. Up to 7. Up to 8. How about an Ichiro second-year tops coming in? Barry Bonds on the hollow. $5 bill. You are $3. No, you're $2 away from an envelope. Envelopes in play, guys. Get an envelope. How about an 81 Nolan Ryan? Look how clean. Like, a lot of these, honestly, could probably be graded. $4 away from a second slab. I'm sorry. Second envelope's at 25. $1 away. All right. 2 envelopes. Summertime in the Park. Aaron Judge coming in. Rocco. Get that man a couple envelopes. One through 24, except you can't pick number 5 because yet again I lost another envelope. Seven and 19. How about a Tyler O'Neill out of 50 for the Sox? Number 11 is got a Kerry Carpenter, number to 150 for the Tigers. All right, up next, got a Ronald Acuna Jr. Topps Chrome Black. It comped at $12, and that's number to 150. Yes. There's actually 3 envelopes that actually have you get a chance to go for a slab. And let's see. All right, we're live. We're up to 5 already, so we're going to put a Jeter and a Bryce Harper on the Fortune 5 in. How about a Bryce Harper on the short gold GQ gems. Up to 7. Got 1, 2, 3 Griffies coming in. 4 Griffies. 5 Griffies. Got an Aaron Judge coming in. Now, let's put a Willie Stargell, a George Brett, a Raleigh Fingers, Carlton Fisk. Got a Milt Graff from 58. Cecil Cooper, I got a Jim Palmer and a Bill Sudokus. All right, $14 is the bids, which means we hit our envelope. Winner of this is going to get an envelope. Let's come in with another Ichiro, second year. Rodolfo Castro, game worn patch. 3 more Griffies, including a Starflix. 3 more Griffies. You're $5, $6 away from a second. I've been 82 Joe Morgan Hall of Famer. Eddie Eat, Drink, and B. Murray, very clean. Ricky Henderson, look at this Dave Winfield, clean as can be, probably grade worthy. Another Winfield and another 83 Donruss Murray. You got 2 more. You're $2 away from a second envelope. I got 2 more Griffies coming in. How about a Manny Machado, Topps rookie? How about an Ichiro on the throwback? How about a 1989 Topps Ken Griffey Jr.? What about a Shohei Ohtani on the 2021's greatest hits? A beautiful Ken Griffey Jr. from the Stadium Club early. Buster Posey, second year. Shohei Ohtani, second year. How about a 2020 Judge? A Judge on the throwback. An Ichiro on the throwback. I told you I wasn't fooling around tonight. All right. Who won that one? Dager won. All right, Dager. 2 numbers that have not been used. 11 and 19 are not available. Everything else is. Two and 14. There's 2. There's 14. Got a Rome Odunze on the gold standard patch out of $4.99. How about a Cole Fontenelle from the Angels on the green prism on the Bowman Chrome, first Bowman on Bowman Chrome, number to 99. All right, I'm going to move on to stage. I want to see who's feeling froggy tonight. How about a Francisco Lindor Power Players insert? Numbered to 25. Comped at like between $37 and $40. All right, what do y'all think about that? I'll go ahead and get some cards ready. Big Lamp won the game used. Ripken, very nice. I better write that on there. Lamp. Big Sexy pass the big lamp. Touchdown. All right. We've got a Francisco Lindor Power Players insert, numbered to 25 on stage. Comps it between, well, we'll say between 35 and 40. But starting now, you're live. I'm going to put a Bo Bichette numbered to 250 in. And since we're on the Lindor bandwagon, how about a Lindor to 250? All right. Since we're on that, how about a Miguel Cabrera Gold Shimmer? Got a Max Scherzer Early Tops Chrome checkerboard. There's a Giancarlo Stanton Early checkerboard. Rocco's going to take it down. All right, I think he took 2 and 14, of which I did not mark off, of course. $15 and 1, all right. Well, that one's easy. And, well, that one was easy till I... All right, 15 and 1. Go ahead and mark those off. $15. Oh, he's going to get a slab pick. And 1. How about a Felix and Duke Ozuma on the rookie on the red and black checkerboard? Pretty sweet right there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. No 4, no 6. 5. Guess I can get them in order. 5 it is. Oh, how about a 2020 rookie Justin Jefferson PSA 9 on the Fireburst? Who, me? Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Well, it just depends on the crowd, to be honest with you, Rocco. You know, if it gets to where it's dying later, probably will shut it down. Okay, sounds good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rupert Jones, John Mayberry, Mike Prawley. Well, forget those. We'll throw those in. Jim Williams. I thought I got all these out. Hold on. Oh, that's all garbage. I don't want those. I thought I got all the bad ones out. Evidently, I didn't. Lou Brock leads off home run, starts Cardinals romp. Tim Raines, Alan Trammell, or Trammell if you're from Eastern Kentucky. Lee Smith, Paul Malder, Tony Perez on the 81 Donruss. Ron Santo. There's a Tommy Glavine rookie. and a Max Alvis and a Joe Ferguson. Yeah, you won. Tom's in on this one for $4. Tom's winning this one at $6. Let's go ahead and. How about look at this? Rusty Staub. And we'll put an Al Kaline on the commemorative. Guys, I have literally you won the Cal Ripken Jr. Game worn patch. I have messaged Ivan about this little thing, on your screen right here, where it shows you each new bid. It used to be green, green, green every time there's a bid. Now it's just right here. And it's so stupid. If like he told me, he's like, if people complain about it, I'll roll it up. And that's why I did that poll. And I had 3 people who voted on there that I'd never even heard of before, voted that they liked it how it was. And I was just like, okay. Look at the Rock Reigns. Dave Concepcion. Dave Parker on the All-Star. Carl Yastrzemski. How about the Tom Seaver on the early Donruss Diamond Kings? Got Frank Robinson, Gary Carter, and look at this Phil Negro. Look at that hat. Oh. I like seeing those old school Diamond Kings. Thank you, Dave. Jim Rice, 82 Donruss. Tom Seaver, Ryan Sandberg, Bo Jackson on the Future Star. Barry Bonds, 87 Tops. Randy Hundley, Mike Schmidt on the Classic. And how about a Reggie Jackson on the 85 Donruss? All right, let's come in with a Rafael Devers to 259. One more bid, and I'll put a sweet one. How about the Clemens on the 85 Tops? You're $3 away, $2 away from a how about a Tony Gwynn rookie, 83 Donruss? Let's see what y'all want to go for. How about a Mark McGwire, 87 Donruss rated rookie that looks sharp? $1 away from a second. $1. Oh, there we go. I got a Raleigh Fingers select number to 75 coming in. And a Ty Cobb number to 175. Got a Buster Posey on the refractor. Mr. Tom taking it down. All right, give me 2 numbers out of there. 4 and 24. Mark those off. Number 4. Survey says, got a Will Bush first Bowman auto to $4.99. Number 24. Oh, how about a Xavier Worthy checkerboard rookie? Very nice. Got a Yankee powerhouse, Jackson and Winfield. Rod Carew with the Angels. Phil Niekro. Got an 82 Donruss, Robin Yount. How about a Johnny Bench? I think that's 82. Yes, 82 Fleer, what that is. Steve Dunning. Got a Jim Palmer. Let's round it out with a Big Dave Parker. Burt Be Home by 11, 82 Donruss. Tony La Russa. And a Yogi Bear. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Ferguson Jenkins. Carlton and Fisk. Stephen Carlton and Fisk, yeah. Don Sutton. Dave Kingman on the NL All-Star. Joe Morgan. Robin Yount on the 82 Fleer. George Brett on the Fleer. Dave Winfield, All-Star. Oh, he did, didn't he? My bad. Taker won that one. I just put a sticker on it, and then I sorted it out in the wash. Thank you, though. No. My sister, look, y'all should have seen me when I did my first show. It's all about a shit show in every essence. I've learned since then, though, so it goes a lot smoother now. Not a whole lot. Eddie Eat, Drink, and B. Murray. How about a Pete Rose with the Phillies, Dave Parker, and Bill Madlock on the active batting leaders. George Brett on the 82 Donruss. Phil Niekro with one of those softball hats. Something about Phil Niekro's cards. I love them. Fountain of Youth, Stargell, and Rose. Got a Don Sutton, a Garvey and Gossage. And how about the Hawk? Andre Dawson. Well, y'all like some of those, huh? I'll go ahead and put another 2 in since you all did get to 5. There's another Hawk on the 84. And I'm telling you guys, this is what I'm talking about. All of these cars. Look how crisp these cars are to be 40 years old. That is no joke. I swear I think they've been in top sleeves ever since they come out of the packs. And a George Brett. Same thing. Like, honestly, if somebody wanted to grade old cards, and honestly, if I had it in the budget, I would just keep this whole collection to myself and just, you know. All right, we're live. Tom's winning at 7. How about Andy Van Slyke and a Dennis Eckersley? Early Dennis Eckersley. Up to 8. I got a Ron Guidry and an Eddie Murray from 86 and 85. Look at that. 81 Donruss. Pete Rose. Thank you, Tom. Let's see here. Let's run another giveaway. This is from 1996, and that's the throwback of the Mickey Mantle on the chrome. It's extremely sweet. All right, make sure you get in the giveaway, guys. All right, up for grabs. I have a Wyatt Langford on the reverse negative. Saw 2 comps that were 18 and $22. So I just split it right down the middle. Let me get some more cards out. All right, we're live. Dagger's in at 5. I was going to say that's a $20 bill. Dagger's in at 8. Let's go ahead and put a Schmidt and a Gwynn in. And how about an 84 Reggie Jackson coming in? Look at this sweet Mike Schmidt. Look at that hair. He can pound some Busch Light, I guarantee it. You're $1 away from, all right, we got an envelope. Envelope in play. Look at the mustache. Check the mustache. Raw fingers coming in. How about an 85 Darryl Strawberry coming in? All right. Ricky Henderson, Ted Simmons. All right. I got 2 of the Diamond Kings, Dave Winfield and Rod Carew coming in. It is Kyle, correct? Welcome in, Jay. Number 17, the man says. Got a Wade Meckler on the black, numbered to 73. My cat, one of our cats wants to stay outside all the time. And if you are not at the door when he comes to the door wanting to come inside, look, if I could understand cat, I know he's like dropping F-bombs and everything. It's like he gets so mad if he has to wait. MJ, make sure you enter the giveaway. That's one of those. It's a 1996 I don't know if that's Topps Chrome or that's how the Mickey Mantle commemorative set. George Brett. Anna Bruce Sutter. Willie Stargell. Ricky Henderson on the Fleer. Eddie Murray on the 84 Donruss. Ricky Henderson on the Topps All-Star. Another Raleigh Fingers early. 84 Rod Carew. Run, Ricky, run. Daggers early on this one. Tom said, no, not so fast. How about the early Tony Gwynn and the Carlton Fisk coming in? I'm going to put 2 Jeters in. Topps Archive and a 70th year anniversary Topps. Thank you, Colin. Jim Colburn on the Royals. Eddie Murray on the All-Star. Barry Locken on the 87 Topps. No. There's an early 96 Barry Bonds. Got a Gary Carter. Vita Blue. Bo Jackson and a King Griffey Jr. We're just going to run the whole gauntlet today. And we're live. Well, there's plenty more where that came from. Lamp. Rotus is in. He said, I want that Alan Trammell and the George Brett. I look away for 1 second and South Carolina scored. What the hell? Gosh almighty. We need this win bad. I wonder how much that man got. Look at that. Stone Cold Stud Muffin. Mike Schmidt. I bet the ladies loved him. Mike Schmidt on the Super Veterans. Gary Carter on the National League All-Star. How about the Nolan Ryan on the Super Veterans? Fred Lynn on the All-Star. Jim Rice on a very, very poor cut card. And I got a Reggie Jackson. We need one more. How about a Rod Carew, 81 Donruss? Well, that's what I'm saying. Look how clean this are. These are 1981 cards, and they're that clean. It's insane. And I'll be damned, I think they just scored a defensive touchdown, too. And we're live. Tom's winning. Daker's coming in. Said, I want that Joe Morgan and the Bruce Sutter. Thank you, Kyle. Well, we got 3 people bidding now. I might put something out there y'all want to go after. Y'all want a grade worthy card to go after? How about an 89? Tops traded. Ken Griffey Jr. Probably out of the box into a hard case. Look at the corners on this. Look at the centering. I'll go ahead and put it on stage. Let me go get some firepower here. Like, I went through all the cars today, and I saw probably about 30 that I would seriously grade. And this was in the stack, and it's probably one of the better ones. All right, so the bid's at 15. I'm going to put some cards out there to reward you all for getting it that high. So you're already going to get an envelope on this one. Let's see. We'll go ahead and put the Carl Yastrzemski out there, the Carlton Fisk out there, Hall of Famer. With the 84 Donruss Mike Schmidt, we'll go ahead and put it out there. There's an 81 Donruss MVP Mike Schmidt. I'm an 81 Donruss Reggie Jackson. Now I'm getting ready to start it. We'll go from there. And we're live. All right. Here's a short print Eddie Murray from Topps. $10 bill. You're $4 away from a second envelope. 2 envelopes if it gets to 25, guys. Topps traded Jose Canseco, another one if you wanted to get graded. Rookie. Will Clark, 87 Topps. Alan Trammell. Ryan Sandberg on the All-Star. Tim McCarver. Look at that throwback. How about an 85 Topps All-Star, Tony Gwynn? How about an Adley Rutschman Mojo rookie? How about a Mason Wynn rookie parallel? Tom, you're going to be happy with that. Oh, let me make a let's do your thing first. Then I'm going to make a statement. You need 2 numbers. So I think 17 is taken. Yeah. He just be 17. Yeah. 3 and 12. There's 3. There's 12. All right. See what this man will want. How about a Diamond Gallery? Derek Jeter. And, how about a Braden Taylor prospect ticket, number to 75, auto. Very nice. That was number what, 80? All right, so I'm going to show y'all some cards. And if anybody has any of these, like if you would put them to the side for me or whatever, I mean, I really like them. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I'm a poker lover, I guess. I played professionally for about 2 years, but grind was a little bit too bad. But these cards right here, the aces, some of them are in Topps, some of them are mosaic. But if anybody has any of these, please, if you don't want them, whatever, just put them to the side for me, and or message me, send me a DM, and we'll work something out. So sweet, that's awesome, Dagger. You know, doing this kind of as a business and the hustle and the bustle of it, I, I haven't really had any time to collect, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Uh, oh, nice. But so yeah, I was like, I'm gonna start pulling some stuff out for myself. So all right. Don Mattingly on the early fleer, Johnny Bench on the super veteran, Carl Yastrzemski on the super veteran, George Brett on the tops all star, Phil Necro on the tops, Rod Carew on the all star, Steve Carlton on the all star, and Mr. Handsome himself, Steve Garvey. Okay, I'll remember that, MJ. And we're live. No takers. Let's see. If you're just now getting in here, there's a giveaway. It's got 5 minutes left. It's for that Mickey Mantle commemorative set, the Chrome. Okay, guys, y'all want to chase after one? Let's put up for auction a Shohei Ohtani, number to 199. Not a big league. I'll go ahead and put it up there for you. Ohtani numbered. Jivo. You just enter it, and if you win, I mail it to you for free. Right now, guys, up for auction is a 2023 Shohei Ohtani, number to 199. It's $25 value. Going to start the auction at $4. So it's building up a little bit. So I am going to go ahead and add some fuel to the fire. The Mattingly and the George Bretts. Reggie Jackson and a Paul Molitor from Donruss, 82 Donruss. We'll go ahead and put that in. Also, Brady, whenever you get to $14, the bid does, and then $25, you get one of these mystery envelopes over here. It's got some sweet stuff in it. So as of right now, we're going to start it. So when I start, it's going to be at $15. We're going to grow from there, and I just keep adding cards and adding cards and adding cards. All right, up to 20. Let me go ahead. I was saving these, but since we got someone new to my stream in here, I have these 1982 Donruss Diamond Kings, and all this whole collection I got today from the late 70s or the real early 80s are all sick. They're all, look at the corners on these. These are 1982 cards, and they're in this kind of condition. I'm going to put the George Brett. All right, we're at 25. So the winner of this is going to get 2 envelopes plus the Ohtani and all the cards up here. Okay. I've got an Alan Trammell from that Diamond King set. And I got a Carlton Fisk from that Diamond King set. But wait. Oh, we're up to 42 already? Well, hold on. Let me put... You all wanting to get crazy on me here? I'm going to put in Finest Moments, Darryl Strawberry autograph. We're going to go ahead and put that in. So you're going to get the Ohtani. Let's don't hide it because it's one of the jewels of the whole thing. You're going to get the Ohtani, the Darryl Strawberry, all these cards plus 2 envelopes. All right, since you all are going crazy, let me see if I can pull some more good stuff. I have some good stuff available. I'm going to save that for later. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put in this one too. I got a Christian Yelich and Paul Molitor bats out of the, and this number to 25. Relic. All right, we're going to start her up. Get me a handful here. All right, we're live. We're at $77. Do we hear 78 or 80 or whatever the next one is? I'm going to go ahead and put 2 more Diamond Kings, Reggie Jackson and a Pete Rose. How about a Nolan Ryan and an Ozzie Smith on the 82? Rotus, you won the second giveaway. Brady boy, is this the first time you bought from me? It is. Who's your favorite team? You're a Braves man, huh? All right. I'll see what I can come up with, and I'll throw you a little something extra in there. That was number 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. All right. Mr. Brett, you're going to get to pick a couple cards now, a couple envelopes. 3 is not available because I didn't mark it off like a big dummy. What's the other one? 3 and 12. 3 and 12 are not available. So, $13, and you get one more. Welcome back, Kyle. Brett, we need one more number. 22. All right. 13. And 22. That is 22. Yep. All right. Let's see what the man won. Oh, this is giveaway number 2. Let me go ahead and write that down. And Tyler won it. G2 Tyler. Nice little win there, Tyler. All right, Brett. Let's see what you got, old pal. Got a Chase Mobley, first Bowman, number to 199. How about a Zach Greinke, number to 299 on the Aces? Very nice. Of course, that's what I do here, man. If it's your first time dropping by, you've been missing out. Like, I honestly, Kyle, I did not know that was in there. That don't make. I know that don't make any sense, but actually, it does make sense because it was numbered and it had value. Like, I'm not necessarily looking for. It's more about the aesthetically pleasing part for me than it is the value. If that makes any sense, Kyle. All right. Got Don Baylor. How about NL All Star Mike Schmidt? NL All Star Steve Garvey. Dale Murphy. You know what? I'm gonna put that. That's not gonna go in this one. I'm gonna throw that in with yours, Brett. Gaylord Perry. Look at the Raleigh fingers. Tom Seaver on the super veteran. Another Raleigh fingers. Carlton Fisk. Don Sutton. AL All Star Paul Molitor. Let's go ahead and put a George Brett in there. We'll make this a good lot. It was a 1981 Dale Murphy. Got a Mike Schmidt. 84. Donruss, Robin Yount. Dwight Gooden on the All Star. George Brett. Reggie Jackson on the Fleer. Steve Carlton. Phil Niekro. Tony Perez. Pete Rose. And another Steve Carlton. Tom's in for 4 on this one. I guess the 5. We'll go ahead and put a Kirby Puckett and a Tom Seaver in on this lot. That's 12 cards so far. We hear 6? Tim Raines and Jim Palmer. How many Hall of Famers can we get in one bunch? Thank you, Brett. Also, for anybody that's just now showing up, if you're around for the last show of the night, it's going to be kind of like that one that we just had, and I have a plaque that I'm going to give away on the last auction of the night. It's a here's all I'm going to tell you. The plaque's numbered to 2001. It's of a Hall of Famer, and it's a player that pretty much everybody loves. So we'll leave it at that. 82 Donruss, Johnny Bench. Got a Jack Morris. How about a Joe Morgan? Dennis Eckersley on the 82 Donruss. Run, Ricky, run. Ricky Henderson on the Fleer. The Fleer George Brett, 82. Got an 81 Johnny Bench. And an 81 George Brett MVP. Let me get some more firepower here. Run, Ricky, run. All right. Tyler says he wants it for 5. I'll go ahead and put a couple more George Bretts in there. How about the Topps All Star and the 81 Donruss regular card? All right, we're live. How about a Juan Soto numbered to 199, Topps Chrome Black? $5 bill right there. Chivo's got it for 8. Get it 9. We put some more gas on there. Christian Yelich, second year, or All-Star, Topps All-Star on the refractor. Chivo, y'all. That's my guy, Mr. Chivo himself. Thank you, sir. By show of hands, who wants to chase after something sweet? How about a King Griffey Jr. Power Zone? Number to 50. All right, I've got it on dock. Let's see here. Give you all a second to do any pre-bids on this one. While I get some more cards to put out there. $1 away from on the pre-bid for an envelope. So 14, you get an envelope plus the Griffey. Envelope is in play. All right, I'm getting ready to start it here. I'm going to put this one in too. Legend Hall of Famer. This is a game from 1968. Brooks Robinson. All right, I got some stuff lined up now. So here we go. We're at 17. I'm going to put a Carl Yastrzemski and a Wade Box in there. Got a Gaylord Perry and a Steve Garvey and a Mike Schmidt on the National League All-Star. I got a Don Baylor. Go to the Paul Molitor. I've got a Don Sutton. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Raleigh Fingers. Let's go with the Tom Seaver on the Super Veterans. How about the Joe Carter? Got a Cal Ripken Jr. on the All-Star. We got 2 envelopes on this one, guys. 2 envelopes in play. How about a Christian Yelich on the Bowman Platinum, numbered to 299? Brady boy. That man's going to get 2 envelopes as well. 4. Hold on a second. What have I done here? That was number 84. Give me a second. I messed up on my numbering. Oof. All right. 84, 85. I am so glad I caught that right now. Got 2 numbers. $21 and $8. There's 8. There is 21. Got an Ozzie Albies from the Braves. There you go. Number to 50. And we have got a Marshawn Lloyd on the tops. I forget what that is with the R. That's a rookie patch auto. Very nice. I agree. All right. Where were we? Gary Carter on the Diamond Kings. Dave Concepcion. Pete Rose on the 86. Rock Raines on the Fleer. Bronx Bombers. Looks like that's Reggie and Dave Winfield. Jim Rice. Raleigh. Bruce Sutter. Fleer. Ricky Henderson with the Yankees. And we're live. Steve Carlton, Fleer. Steve Carlton, the lefty, the golden arm, Fleer. Andre Dawson, Paul Malter on the All-Star, Lou Whitaker. How about a Mike Schmidt, Bruce Sutter, got a Don Sutton, and 82 Donruss, Alan Trammell. Thank you, Kyle. All right, how about an insane Albert Pujols lot? One of the greatest to ever play the game. Man, my Wildcats are getting shit kicked. Pujols. Pujols on the chrome. Pujols on the Fleer. Pujols on the upper deck. Pujols on the Bowman Platinum. Pujols on the Fleer something. Pujols on the upper deck. Pujols on the upper deck. Pujols. 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 Pujols on the Spectrum. Pujols, national pastime. Pujols on the tops. Pujols. Sporting News Pujols. MVP. Bowman Chrome Pujols. Boom, boom, boom. Like 30 Pujols cards. We're up to 7. I like how it's trending. Up to 9. Up to 11. $3 away from a $1 away now. So get it there. And I'm gonna put something else in for you. How about a Donnie baseball rookie? Don Mattingly on the Topps rookie. We can go ahead and put that in too. All right, 2 envelopes on this one now. Two envelopes, 30 Pujols, and a Mattingly rookie. Seems pretty good. You get it to 40, and I'll put something else really nice on there. Probably grade worthy. How about a Wade Boggs rookie? Going to come in from 83. I told you I pulled some of those good ones out. And I was like, I'll stick this. We'll edit. That'd be our kindling to keep the fire going. All right, give me just a second. I'm gonna get some cards. I've been sitting here goofing off. I'm bringing the funk and the noise on this one. I'm going to go ahead and put a White Langford Topps Chrome rookie. Junior San Quentin out of 250 on the first Bowman. How about a J.J. Blade on the Topps logo fractor, number to 499. Yamamoto rookie, Leo DeVries, impact players. Look at the Ohtani we're going to put in there. Going to walk off grand slam. Jack Leiter on the checkerboard Topps Chrome rookie. I'm starting. Let's go. Pete Crow Armstrong, Tony Perez, Jackson Holiday rookie, A-Rod numbered to 2021, Julio Rodriguez rookie. Let's put a King Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Caminero rookie, another Griffey in there, another Griffey in there. But wait, there's more. Oops, sorry. Griffey, Acuna, Gary Carter, Eddie Murray, Eddie Murray. Let's go with a Reggie Jackson, 85. There's a Mike Schmidt and a Doc Gooden. Another Reggie Jackson. How about a Ken Griffey Jr.? Ken Griffey Jr. It's going to take a minute. I got poo holes coming out my poo hole. That joke. Hey, B Squared. Welcome, buddy. Well, like I said, you've been missing out for about 6 months because this kind of shit I do right here. My arm's hurting from holding it up there, so that's quite a few. That was number 86. We're going to get you a couple. The last ones that were taken were 8 and 21. Did I mark those off? I did. $23. Easy enough. And 7. And easy enough. Number 7. He's going to get a slab. Number 23. Oh, he's going to get 2 slabs. All right. Give me, let's go to the slab numbers. We got available 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 8 and 3. There's 3. And there's 8. How about a Jalen Green 2021 Prism rookie, Gem Mint 10? If you don't know basketball, he's pretty good. And how about a 2024 Topps Chrome 35th anniversary Jason Dominguez rookie PSA 9? Yeah, he just got traded for Durant, so he's on Phoenix now. Look at there. Brady, every Saturday night, 8 o'clock, we do the same stuff. So you pick slabs 8 and 3. All righty. Where were we? Let's build a nice one up. I got a Manny Machado Bowman Sterling rookie. I comped that out today, about $18. There's a Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the checkerboard refractor rookie. And I got a Xander Bogaerts 35th anniversary Mojo, number to 199. So we'll put that up there to start. Give that a minute or two to settle. And get some stuff to throw out there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I will save that. We do have one envelope in play so far. Oh, Mr. Scott showed up. Mr. Scott, we've been pretty crazy here tonight. These three were just kind of stuck together. I'll go ahead and put them in. Mattingly, Rose, and Brett on the 87 Donruss. Scott, all of these baseball, these 77 through early 80s baseball are so clean. Like, there's so many cards that I'm going to be sending out to people that should be graded, honestly. All right. Looks like we're sitting at $19 right now. So let me go ahead and I'm going to put a Bernie Williams rookie out there. And I got a Derek Jeter on that card game. Tops attacks. All right, I'm getting ready to start it, guys. So here we go. And we're live. Ready Boy's got it for 20 right now. Behind this is a Machado and a Yamamoto rookie, by the way. I'm going to put a King Griffey Jr. Diamond Kings, a Julio Rodriguez on the rookie card, and a Pete Crow Armstrong coming in. You're $4 away from a second envelope. $4 away. $3 away from a second envelope. 2 away from a second envelope. All right, 2 envelopes in play. King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Jr., and Dagger's going to take it out. He picked 23 and 7, and I'm sure I didn't mark them off. Six and 16, he said. Scott, just to fill you in, the last one of the night, I'm actually giving away a plaque, a numbered, very, very nice numbered plaque of a Hall of Famer that's pretty much beloved by just about everybody. It is really nice. Got a Jacob Cozart on the first Bowman auto. How about a Wenzel Perez game used patch? And if y'all haven't seen this kid play, whew, he's going to be good. He's already good, but sky's the limit. Have you seen him play, Kyle? All right. Here we go. Eddie Murray on the 81 or 82 Fleer, I forget. George Brett on the early 83 tops, maybe. Fred Lynn on the tops All-Star. Pete Rose on the 86 tops. Dave Conception on the 83 Donruss. That's what I'm talking about, Scott Siegel. All of these cards are just It's like they just immediately put them into the top loaders years ago. 40-year-old card that looks that clean. It's insane. Smith Brothers, Lonnie Smith and Ozzie Smith. Harold Baines on the 83 Donruss. Mr. Vet and Mr. Rookie, Dave Winfield and Kent Herbeck. And I got an 83 Donruss Dave Winfield. That looks so good. And we're live. Wait a minute. How many? 1, 2, 3. We have 4 envelopes left. Tom's winning this one. Thank you, Mr. Tom. All right. Pay attention, folks. It's A-Rod time. Pacific Collection A-Rod. Power Elite Upper Deck A-Rod. Inaugural Images A-Rod. 2002 Tops A-Rod. 4, 5, 6 on the score. 7. Upper Deck MVP. Flair Ultra. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of his home run out of Tops. 12. A-Rod on the score. A-Rod. A-Rod on the Tops. A-Rod. 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 $23 A-Rods coming at you. And while you all are thinking about that, I'll grab some cards. It's open for pre-beds if anybody's interested. Oh, we're up to 16, so that's got one envelope's coming with this one no matter what. Yeah, right, exactly. All right, let's go ahead and put a Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star and an early Fleer Dale Murphy in on this one, as well as a early Fleer Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer, Joe Carter and Bruce Sutter. Got an Alan Trammell on the 85 Donruss, Joe Morgan on the Fleer. And we're getting ready to start. And we're live. We're $7 away from a second envelope. Just want to let that be known. Let's see if we can get there. I've got a Nolan Ryan on the Topps Gallery short print. Beautiful card. Coming in. $6 bill. $5 away from a second. Dave Conception. Raleigh Fingers. All right. I'll take her down. Huge A-Rod a lot. That's number 89. All right, you got, nope, 6 is gone. I didn't mark it off, damn it. 6 and 16 are gone. You've got 9, 10, 18, and 20. That works out good for you then. No, you only get one. They only hit $20. Number 10 it is. Oh, how about a Jordan Addison rookie on the red sparkle? Now, Brett, I'll just tell you these come from the sparkle packs that you get from Panini. So I couldn't find a comp on that. I know it's worth at least 10, probably more because it is a rookie, but there you go. Nice hit either way. All right, guys, we're coming down the home stretch. Give me 1 second. Everybody hang tight for 1 second. I'm gonna go get that plaque. We're going to go out with a banger. Scott, it's a chance for you to pull in a good haul. I'll be right back. Hi guys, you all three in here? All right, I'm back. See if I can get this out of the box and out of the bubble wrap here real quick. Certified by the MLBPA. Certificate of authenticity. The winner of this is going to get this plaque. Says, Kyle said, screw Scott. Photograph and a team collector pin as well, as you can see right here. 24 karat gold overlay medallion of Ichiro. This is number 16 out of 2001. But the winner of this one, because I think we're just going to finish now, is I'm going to ship this with it. So good luck. Now, with that being said, we're going to start this with these two beauties. Topps Baseball, Mark McGwire, rookie. I'm going to put it up top. And how about an 82 Donruss, Cal Ripken Jr.? Go ahead and put it in queue. All right. Also, you know what? We've got 3 envelopes left. You're going to get the cards that I put out here, the Ichiro plaque, and all 3 envelopes. Okay? But you did get your pre-bidding in here. We're up to 45. Let me. If you get your pre-bids up to, we'll say 65, I'll put a monster in. All right. Settle wood. $50. I got a Zach Geloff on the Leaf Trinity. Look at this patch. Rookie patch auto out of 99. I want y'all to look how sick that patch is. All right. Let me get some firepower here. Give me just a second. And if you don't know, that's a big time player prospect for the A's. And I tell you what, just to make it even crazier, you're going to get the Ichiro, these 3 cards, 50, 15, 20, 3 envelopes, and I'll let you pick a slab too. You're going to get a chance at a slab as well. If you all get this pre-bid to $100, I'll put a 101 football card in there. And I ain't talking about no leaf or any printing plate. I'm talking about a select. All right. Devontae Parker, select, die cut, 1 of 1. Monster card. Yeah, that's right, Big Lamp. All right. So let's go through this again just so everybody knows. You're going to get the Zach Geloff rookie patch auto, numbered to 99. We've got a Devontae Parker, 1 of 1 out of select die cut. A Mark McGwire, Topps USA Baseball rookie. I'm pretty sure that's a Ripken rookie. When I looked it up, it said rookie. He only had 23 games, so I guess that technically is a rookie. But they comp for like $20. You're going to get 3 envelopes, and you're going to get picked 1 of the slabs. So I don't know if everybody's done bidding, but I might just go for 115. Here we go. We're live. We're live at 115. Let's put about a Paul Goldschmidt to 299. Got a Luis Robert out of 35 patch. Hobby Masters short print Mike Piazza. How about a Verlander? You get to 150, I'll get you 2 slabs. Yep, Verlander's in. I wasn't even thinking about that. I didn't think it would go this high. All right. Scott, that's a monster haul. All right. Pick us a slab number. Got 1, 2, 7, 9, and 10. Seven it is. We'll go ahead and get these 3 out. There's 7. Got a J.J. McCarthy rookie elitist PSA 9. Number 9 is got a Justin Simmons for the Broncos on the white mosaic, numbered to 25. How about a Roki Sasaki purple mojo to 199? And I got a Brevin Jordan on the optic rated rookie auto. Guys, I appreciate you all. Welcome to the party, Brett. Every Saturday night at 8 o'clock, man. We do kind of the same things. It was hugely baseball tonight. I did not. It was hugely baseball tonight. We also do football as well, and working on some basketball. But again, everyone, yes, yep, no, thank you, Brett, thank you, everyone, Kyle, Scott, B Squared, everybody who showed up, Big Lamp, appreciate you guys. And on that note, you all take care and have a good evening.